Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media. I'm here in Houston at Breakbulk Americas. So glad to be back live and in person. And here in the studio, I have Darren Tasker, who's with Volvo Penta, head of their North American business. So welcome, Darren. It's great to have you here. Tell us why you're exhibiting at the show.
Well, thank you, and it's very nice to be here. Good to be back in front of customers again. So we took a booth here this year because we are an engine supplier to many manufacturers of equipment that's used in the port environment. So a lot of our customers are here. We really want to find out what's going on in the industry, reconnect after a period of not being face-to-face with customers.
Right.
And there's a lot changing.
Quite cut it, right?
No, I've seen enough Teams meeting backgrounds. Yeah.
All right, so tell us more about your product line, engines you're manufacturing, because that's a little bit unusual for us here, right? So what kinds of equipment are they going into?
So we're selling primarily today. We're selling diesel engines, but I'll come on to this in a second. We've got an eye on the future and how technology is shifting. So today's products that we're selling are diesel engines. We have a very innovative solution for Tier 4 final, where we're meeting the demands of emission requirements with an SCR only solution, which has got some benefits for our customers. So we've got a very varied customer base here, for anything from crane manufacturers to container handlers to terminal tractors. We have a very wide customer base here, and the service is critically important also. So we're focusing on connecting the operators with our service network. So it's another primary reason for being here.
Excellent. So how has COVID affected your business? What are you seeing at the ports? Not only your business, but the customers that you touch as well.
So it's through the pandemic. Obviously no one knew how this was going to unfold, and predictions were that the market was going to slow down. We saw the opposite, actually. We saw a strong market, a strong demand from the customers. Since the pandemic has eased, the market's become even stronger. So we've got a very strong customer base, a very strong order book. It's going to be a good year this year, and 2022 is looking extremely strong already. So I think the economy seems to be coming out of the pandemic in a good way for the market.
Excellent. That is good news, and I know something that all of our viewers will be happy to hear.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's down the line for Volvo Penta? What technologies are you looking at?
I mean, that's a really good question. We're of course focusing on current technology and meeting all of the requirements for our customers today. But we're aware and we're actually drivers of looking at new technology. The Volvo Group are fully committed to sustainable solutions, and we've invested heavily in electric drive lines. It's something that we will be bringing to market in a much stronger way in the next year or two. We've invested significantly in developing electric products, and we'll be bringing it. We've got selected customers that we're working with today. But we'll be bringing it to market in a much wider way in the future.
How long do you think it will take for electric motors to gain a majority share of the market?
That's a really good question, and I think it's segment specific. So there are certain segments which will move much quicker towards electrification. It depends on charging infrastructure. So if there's charging infrastructure available, then the opportunity to charge is much greater. If it's remote locations, then charging infrastructure is not going to be as freely available, and therefore, the movement towards electric is going to be slower. But I think that almost every operator are going to want to, sample some electric machines, see what the performance is like, and then if it works well, I'm sure it will expand further. So I think it's very segment specific.
Okay. right. So that sounds so good. Sounds like the company's future is very bright, and I love your optimism. So thank you for sharing that information with us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.